Hi guys, Robbie46 here. Now it is Friday the 26th of May, so it's time to catch up with this week's motorbike news, starting with this. Yamaha have had to recall some MT models. The recall affects the MT-09 base models, which include both the XSR 900 and the MT-09 Tracer variants of the machine. Basically what's happening is that the handlebars are coming loose, forcing people to lose control of their bikes. Statement on the government recall website reads, the lower handlebar holder may have been manufactured with improper painting instruction and thread locking agent may not have been adequately applied to the stud bolt thread of the lower handlebar holder. Due to this, the stud bolt may loosen and fall off from the engine vibration, resulting in loss of control. So guys, if you have one of these machines, please get it checked out, because you do not want to be riding along and your handlebars all of a sudden become really loose and you end up losing control of your bike. So please go get that checked out if Yamaha haven't already sent you an email or a letter. And we're going to go on to sport now, and we've got some really sad news. The beginning of this week, Nicky Hayden, who was fighting for his life after being involved in an accident in Italy on his bicycle involving a car, he unfortunately passed away at the beginning of this week. Nicky Hayden, who was the 2006 MotoGP World Champion for Repsol Honda, was a fantastic rider, a fantastic champion, and an all-round nice guy and gentleman off the bike as well. He always had time for his fans, and there wasn't anyone in any paddock or anyone around the world who didn't like Nicky. He was such a lovely guy, well loved, well respected, and sadly he passed away on Monday after his accident. So my sympathies and thoughts go out to all of his friends and family and his team in this difficult time. Rest in peace, Nicky Hayden. The Endurance World Championship was held at Oschersleben for the 8-hour at the weekend. Was won by the GMT 94 Yamaha team, who had an epic duel with the Yacht Yamaha official EWC team. The two factory-backed Yamahas came in ahead of the private team Mako Racing team, which were also on the Yamaha. So Yamaha's top three for the latest Endurance World Championship. This weekend, the Superbike World Championship heads home to Donington Park, where Tom Sykes has been unbeaten there for the past couple of years. Will anyone be able to beat him, or will he be able to continue his winning run at the British circuit? The MotoGP paddock headed to Le Mans last weekend, where we had dramatic races in all three categories, starting with Moto3, which actually ended up getting red flagged after someone dumped oil on turn 3, causing half the field to crash on the second lap, forcing a red flag. Luckily, all the mechanics working very hard to get most of the bikes back out ready for the restart. And it was Johan Mir who fought his way through the pack to claim the win, extending his championship lead. He was followed by Aaron Canet off his win after the last race. He was second place, and Fabio Di Gianantonio ended up in third place, completing the podium. Moto2 saw Franco Morbidelli take yet another win this season, but he didn't have it so easy, as he was closely followed by Francesco Bagnaia in second place for the Sky Racing VR46 team, Thomas Luthi coming home in third place. Alex Marquez came home in fourth, and Taron McKenzie, making his debut in the class, unfortunately crashed out of the race. MotoGP saw a fantastic race in Le Mans, with Zarco getting the whole shot pretty much straight away after overtaking Marquez through the chicane and pulling out a bit of a lead to begin with. He was followed by Maverick Vinales, who eventually got past Marquez and caught up to Zarco, and then got into the lead a bit later on in the race. Valentino Rossi, he was fighting his way through the pack as well. He got stuck behind Zarco a little longer than Vinales did, but then with 6 laps left to go, he managed to overtake Zarco and started to reel in Maverick Vinales. It's looking like Rossi was going to at least be on the podium, as he closed in on Vinales with a few laps to go before overtaking Vinales and taking the lead. But on the final lap, Rossi outbraked himself into Garage Vert, which allowed Vinales back underneath him and back into the lead. Rossi was trying everything to close down Vinales again as he got onto his rear, but unfortunately a couple corners later he ended up losing the rear of his bike and crashing out of the race on the final lap. It was Maverick Vinales who went on to win the race, followed by Johan Zarco in second place, and his best MotoGP result so far in front of his home fans. And Danny Pedrosa came home in a distant third. And that is pretty much it for this week's news, guys. Obviously everything overshadowed by the tragic loss of Nicky Hayden. Again, sympathies and thoughts are with his family and friends. But that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.